everyone, this is STHN coming to you with a new challenge for today. Okay, so today's challenge is about using some great trick in Excel to help your staff record data in Excel. That is to increase the efficiency and the productivity, because you'll then save a lot of time. Well, let's just dig into it. So the challenge that I faced was to make sure that the staff records data in Excel in a proper format in a given manner. Like earlier they had a lot of huge document, thinking, okay, so in this column this is what you need to enter, in this column this is what you need to do, blah 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 blah. So, but who refers to it when you're like loaded with stuff to do, right, in real life, real time. So what I thought of doing is to guide the user at every step of the way, and let them know, okay, do this and do that. So a small trick that I used is tooltips, which is like amazing. It's just something small that we all just overlook whenever we are browsing the net and things like that. But if you just take a step back and think about it, how it has helped you, you will realize that, okay, it's actually really smart and really great. So let's see what we have achieved over here. Suppose, like, if you see the receipt date, it needs to be entered in a proper format, like in DD, MM, YYY or YY format. Like earlier, the Excel that I had received had a lot of junk data, like people had entered their dates in all kinds of formats. Okay, so what I've done is, like, if you just click on it and hover over it, it'll just tell you, okay, enter date in DD, MM, YY format. Woohoo! Amazing, right? Okay, so as and when you go, suppose if you go next, okay, let me just press tab. There you go. See, enter date and YY format. I don't need any used document or any list or any sheet over here saying to do, things to do, please read me, anything like that to refer to when I am recording my data. Alright, and then I have all these details. Okay, now they just come to over here. So over here it says enter date in whatever format. If rescheduled, change project status to rescheduled first. So if I have to change this date, if I need to reschedule it from 7th of Jan, then what I need to do is first change the project status to reschedule. So see, here I am kind of mentioning steps from the standard SOPs, like I'm telling them about the process. Before you change the assessment date, you need to change the project status. So you can use these tooltips to even not only to tell them how to enter the data in which format, but also what steps to follow. Amazing, right? Okay. So first I'm going to reschedule the assessment date, but before that I need to do what? Change this project status to say, okay, this is already done, right? Okay, let me take another. Let's take this record. Okay, change it to rescheduled. And woohoo, what is here? I have this assessment date and interview date. I have a small message box over here, and it also tells me the format in which I have to enter the new dates. So suppose I'm rescheduling it from 7th to say 9th of Jan 2020, and interview date to say 20 Jan 2020. Now, when I click on submit, you will notice something very interesting has happened over here. In the reschedule remarks column, if you see, we have a remark over here today. So 27th May is today's date, and as of today, what has happened? Rescheduled. And assessment from 7th Jan, an interview from 7th Jan. It means this is the previous date. So from 7th Jan, it has been rescheduled to 9th of Jan. So you see what has happened? I did not change anything over here. I did not change this date. I just changed the status from to rescheduled and entered the new date in that nice little message box. As soon as I clicked on submit, this date got changed to the new date which I had entered in the message box, and there is a remark over here which mentions the previous date. It is amazing to track for the management, right? If they want to see, okay, when was it rescheduled? Well, it was rescheduled on 27th of May. From which date? From 7th of Jan. To which date? Well, you have the new date here. Cool, right? And in the real time, what we have done is we have hidden this column and we have locked the cells so that no one can edit it. Well, we are all humans, right? So okay, and the next thing that was there, this might be very simple, but just thought of mentioning it. Date to use. Now they wanted to use the largest date, so whichever date is a largest date, they want to use that. Now what is the difference between received date and open date is because suppose if you receive the project, like say at the end of the weekend, I mean just before the evening of the weekend, then obviously you'll be starting it after the weekend. Now here where I am, Friday and Saturday, we have the weekend and the week starts from Sunday. So suppose if you receive the project on say Thursday evening, no ways I'm going to do it on Thursday evening. I'm going to start it on fresh on Sunday. So the receive date will be like Thursday's date and open date will be on Sunday's date. So the tracking tracking date will actually start from the open date. Right? Yeah. So that's what I've used a little formula over here to try to take that into consideration. And days between also is something like the duration, like how long it has taken for the project to close. That also it takes only the working days. It does not take the weekend into consideration. For that as well, there's this nice little formula over here which is being used. So basically that's about it with regards to this sheet. If you want to know more details about how to use the tooltips and how to use a small little message box, it's not macros, it's not a big deal, it's just normal VBA stuff that I have written to achieve that. Nice little rescheduling message box. And if you want to know more about the formula being used for the date to use and the days between as well, then please comment below and let me know your thoughts, and if you have better way to do this, then also do let me know. So that's about it for now. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.